Hello friends, this is a question from the chapter circles of class 7 NCERT mathematics. In this question we have to find the area of the shaded region. So in this figure there are two circles, one is the larger circle and one is the smaller circle. This dot is the center of the larger circle and these two circles are touching each other at a tangent point. 10 is the distance between these two circles at this place, 18 is the distance between the two circles at this place, and again that 10 is the distance between the two circles at this place. So in the next figure what I do is I assume a point that is the center of the smaller circle. So r is the radius of the smaller circle. So if the distance from this point of this means this center to this point is r, then from this center to this point will also be r because it is the radius of the smaller circle. So from this figure we can see that r plus 18 is the entire length of this diameter. This diameter is the diameter of the larger circle, or we can say it is the larger diameter. So in this figure, as said earlier, that r plus 18, that is 2r plus 18 is equal to larger diameter or the diameter of the larger circle. Simplifying, we get r plus 9 is equal to larger radius or the radius of the larger circle. This means that from point M to point O is the larger radius, that is equal to r plus 9. Again from point O to point P, it is the radius of the larger circle, so it is also equal to r plus 9. Now we have to find the distance that is from point O to point N. So ON is equal to OP minus NP. How ON is equal to OP minus NP? Because OP is the larger radius. From that larger radius, PN point is given. If we subtract it, then we can get this part, that is from O to N. That is only it is written over here, that ON is equal to the larger radius minus the NP, the given part, 10 centimeter. So ON is equal to the larger radius OP. Since the value of OP and OM will be same because they are radius, therefore the value of OP is r plus 9 and NP is given as 10, so minus 10. So ON is equal to r plus 9 minus 10, which on simplifying we get ON is equal to r minus 1. The value of ON is r minus 1. From this point O to point N is r minus 1, and the point between these two centers, is 9 centimeter. How? Because the radius of the smaller circle is r and the radius of the larger circle is r plus 9. So the difference between r plus 9 and r is obviously 9 centimeter. So the distance between these two centers of the circle are 9 centimeter. So in the next step what I can do is I can draw a radius from the center of this smaller circle to this point N. A radius can be drawn. I will show in the next figure. See, this point Q to point N is the radius of the smaller circle has been constructed. So from Q to N, since it is the radius, so its value is r. From O to N, proved earlier that it is r minus 1, and from Q to O is 9 centimeter as discussed earlier. So this is a right angle triangle, and in a right angle triangle we know that it follows the Pythagoras theorem. So according to Pythagoras theorem, we can see that the square of this side 9 and the square of this side r minus 1 is equal to the square of hypotenuse, that is 9 square plus r minus 1's whole square is equal to r square. Upon simplifying and cancelling the r square term, we get r is equal to 41. The value of r is equal to 41 we got. Now we recall that in previous slide r plus 9 was the larger radius or the radius of the larger circle, and r, simply the r was the smaller radius, that is the radius of the smaller circle that we had assumed. Therefore the area of the shaded region is area of the larger circle minus the area of the smaller circle. So the area of the larger circle is pi r square, pi, and r, the value of r is r plus 9, means that r is the radius, so radius of the larger circle is r plus 9, so r plus 9 square minus area of the smaller circle, that is pi r square, because the radius of the smaller circle was taken as r itself. So upon simplifying we get pi times 50 square minus 41 square, that is equal to 819 pi, or that is equal to 2574. So this 2574 unit square or centimeter square or whatever measurement it has been taken, this 2574 is the area of the shaded region. So this is the answer. The solution is very simple. I hope it is clear. Thank you.